In a packed federal courtroom, the atmosphere was tense. All eyes were on Cassie Ventura as she took the stand, ready to testify against the man who once controlled her life. Sean Diddy Combs. This wasn't just another celebrity breakup story. This was about power, abuse, and a web of dark secrets that the world was finally starting to see. Truth number 1. The 2018 assault that shattered her Cassie began with one of the most disturbing allegations. In August 2018, after what she thought was a closure dinner to peacefully end their relationship, Diddy allegedly broke into her home. What was supposed to be a goodbye turned into a nightmare. She described in chilling detail how Diddy dragged her to the floor and raped her inside her own home. It was quick but violent. His eyes turned black. He wasn't trying to make love. He was trying to take something from me, she said. But the defense was relentless. They pulled out text messages exchanged shortly after the alleged assault, friendly conversations, emojis, even plans to meet again. One text showed Cassie sending Diddy a heart emoji. Another had her expressing disappointment that he wouldn't meet her for a hug. The defense argued, how could someone go back to their rapist so casually? Cassie responded with a painful truth. That abuse is never as simple as it seems. Victims often maintain contact with their abusers out of fear, manipulation, or psychological trauma. Truth number 2. The disturbing world of freakoffs. Then came the revelations about the infamous freakoffs, group sex parties involving escorts, drugs, and power plays. Cassie testified that Jonathan O.D., a male escort, had secretly recorded these freak-off sessions in 2014. She had informed Diddy, who allegedly paid O.D. $5 million to retrieve and suppress the footage. The defense tried to flip this narrative, claiming Diddy's actions were to protect Cassie from blackmail, not to control her. But prosecutors argued the opposite. Diddy's real concern was protecting his own image, not Cassie's dignity. For Cassie, the existence of these tapes was a constant threat, a tool of control Diddy held over her for years. Truth number 3. The violent confrontation over a sex tape. A dramatic audio recording from 2014 was then presented. In it, Cassie was heard threatening a man named Sujit, who claimed to have seen her explicit freak-off video. Her words were raw and intense. If you have that video, I'll kill you. I'll hide you. I'll put you in the dirt. The defense used this to paint Cassie as aggressive and violent, not a helpless victim. But Cassie explained that she was acting under Diddy's orders, desperate to prevent her private life from being exposed. She admitted it was her voice, but clarified, I was scared. I didn't trust him. I was doing what Diddy told me to do. One of the courtroom's most jaw-dropping moments came when Cassie was questioned about an incident involving Chris Brown. Diddy allegedly flew into a jealous rage after suspecting Cassie of dancing with the singer in 2013. According to Cassie, Diddy snatched her phone and ran down Wilshire Boulevard, leaving her stranded without any way to contact anyone. Terrified, Cassie had to call her mother, who then contacted the LAPD. But this wasn't an isolated incident. Cassie recounted how Diddy would regularly confiscate her phone, car keys, passport, and even her watch whenever he suspected her of infidelity, even though they were broken up at the time. The defense tried to frame this behavior as Diddy's reaction to Cassie's supposed cheating. But Cassie was clear. He was paranoid, especially when he was high. He accused me of stealing his drugs, of cheating with anyone, even when it wasn't true. Truth number 5. Addiction, abuse, and the never-ending cycle. Cassie admitted that both she and Diddy were deeply addicted to opiates, MDMA, and cocaine during their relationship. The defense argued that Diddy's violent outbursts were a direct result of his drug addiction, not a pattern of abuse. To support their narrative, they presented a text exchange from 2016, shortly after the infamous Intercontinental Hotel assault, where Diddy was caught on video physically attacking Cassie. In the texts, Diddy apologized. "I'm so sorry for you." Cassie replied, "You are? Why?" Diddy answered, "F Friday. I don't even want to do that again. Love you." The defense used these messages to paint a picture of a remorseful man trying to change, but Cassie saw it differently. This was the cycle. He'd hurt me, apologize, then we'd fall right back into the same routine. Truth number 6, the Kim Porter Memorial. When it all ended, another emotional moment came when Cassie recounted Diddy's November 2018 memorial for Kim Porter, his former partner and mother of his children. During the memorial, Diddy publicly referred to Kim as his soulmate. Cassie, feeling humiliated after over a decade together, texted him, "What were these 11 years for? You compared me to Gina yesterday, and now Kim is your soulmate." That moment, Cassie said, marked the true end of their relationship. She never saw Diddy again after that. The defense tried to spin this by suggesting that Diddy let her go, implying she wasn't being controlled. Cassie's answer was cold. "I never saw him again. I don't know about him letting me go." Truth number 7, love, trauma, and the bond that never fully broke. In a moment that silenced the entire courtroom, Cassie admitted, "I don't hate Diddy. I have love for the past and what it was." This confession left the jury visibly stunned. How could someone endure such alleged abuse and still express love for their abuser? But experts on trauma understand these emotional bonds, forged in cycles of control and manipulation, are complex. For Cassie, it wasn't black and white. The abuse, the love, the manipulation, it was all tangled together.